Hi everyone, we've talked about using the GoPro, which is the rig that I have on my chest, in putting. I want to show you one of the tricks also we're going to use it for now for pitching and chipping. So one of the biggest challenges that I see in short game is a lack of movement. Folk talk about it a lot. I've seen golf coaches, PGA professionals talking about keeping everything still, making sure nothing moves. Well, you can't do it like that. You've got to be able to move in the shot. Now, we might be able to pivot around our head, in other words, move our chest back and forth, but keep the head steady. And I think there's merit in keeping the head steady to the point where you've hit the golf ball until the right shoulder, and you'll find then the club is pretty much about a yard or so in front of you. Until that right shoulder starts to move in front of the chin, then you need to be able to move. But I see all too often this kind of restricted movement. The golf club will not be going down at the point of contact. It'll be moving away from the body because your body's in the way. It'll be moving up invariably, or will have bottomed out before you hit the golf ball. If you do not move your chest through the shot, then there's every chance, even though the ground's allowed me to get a reasonable contact, there's in here, that would have been a face full of mud, if the ground conditions were a little soft. Or if it was a little hard, that golf ball would have been bellied by the blade of the club, the leading edge of the club, moving up, and the ball would have been scooting, 20, 30 yards past the flag. So we've got to be very mindful that the freedom of movement that we get in our chest here is an imperative part of our focus. We want the left shoulder to keep moving. We can move the head freely when we need to, right? So notice you need to keep your head down. But keep it focused on the golf ball, let the chest move, and then move through. You're going to hear the difference in the strike. I'm trusting that the angle of the GoPro will also allow us to see the strike as we're making contact from here. The critical part of this is that everything keeps moving. So the chest starts the backswing, the chest starts the forward swing, and then into the back of the ball the chest continues to move, pointing all the time towards the club itself. So a real good correlation between the chest and the club head give you a nice crisp contact on the ball and control over the distance and the direction you're hitting it. Give that a go. The more freedom you give in your chest to the short shots, remember speed is going to control the distance, so it's not quick, but it's definitely freedom of movement. It's going to put a smooth stroke, smooth swing onto these short shots for you and get you started well at the beginning of the golf season.